So this piece is about crime prevention, and it's also about the Law Society, that are also Psychiatry, and what they're doing. Alright, so this is about crime prevention, and it's for the police, and also all the decent people in authorities. This is about Axel Rudabakana, who did the Southport murders. He's called Axel Rudabakana. Right, now, I've done a video on this, and I urge you to look at this. And I also want to tell you this. Right, now, Axel is like one of several murderers, like the Nottingham murders as well. The murderer has been released from a psychiatric unit. Now, what I'm saying is that on the psychiatric wards, there are also rooms called music listening rooms. Okay, so, the very kind psychiatrist has provided a music listening room. But the problem is, it's only for women. So the psychiatry department is calling all music fans women, girls, paedophiles even. That's what psychiatry is saying with their music room only for women. Now, this psychiatrist has let out Axel Rudabakana to then murder people at a music festival concert parade by Taylor Swift in Southport. And then this Axel murderer from the psychiatry department, learning to destroy and kill music fans, is then going out and killing music fans. And this is all organised, instigated by the psychiatry department, and the psychiatry of Axel now needs to serve at least 15 or 10 years in prison. Very harsh rules from the head judge has now condemned all psychiatrists for any attacks to the music world done by individuals that the psychiatry has let out. He now goes to prison for 10 years under very strict rules, because we know psychiatry is also promoting the death of music fans. It's evident on their wards. So now they also go to prison for their crimes, like the triple murder in Southport, instigated by psychiatry. That's actually South American. Alright, they're calling British and American people, music fans, names. Yet the psychiatry department is an incestuous gay group, no girls allowed. So now, I'm the head judge, I'm the head of the Supreme Court, Jumbo is my granddad, head of the Supreme Court, and I'm now condemning all psychiatrists to be blamed and to serve 10 years minimum in prison, along with Axel Rudabakana and all those people alike, attacking anyone, anything to do with music. The psychiatrists will now serve a minimum of 10 years in prison for letting them out. Right? And they're not allowed to attack the music world. All psychiatrists will now get condemned for that. They've killed about 10 music stars, including Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, Kurt Cobain, Eva Cassidy, George Michael, and a whole load more. The singer of Linkin Park, more. Okay? So Jumbo made me the next head of the Supreme Court, and I'm making a law by the head of the Supreme Court, a head judge, that all those psychiatrists letting out those individual murderers, they will also serve 10 years in prison, like in the instance of Axel Rudabakana. His psychiatrists will now serve 10 years in prison. And all psychiatrists out there run the risk of the same as well. Okay, so that's the new rule. And those are the laws. We now need the mental health nurses to then remove this psychiatrist if they ever enter the hospital. By law, they're not allowed to enter the hospital. They're serving time in prison. They're just awaiting to be taken to the jail. Their crimes are the Southport murder, and also Nottingham murders, and also Ian Huntley. Okay, these people are all under psychiatric analysis, and they were let free. Okay, and then now the psychiatrist is letting them free because he wants them to kill the music world. So now he's also going to prison, condemned actually by the head of the Supreme Court, head judge, and that's the new rule from now on. And we now need the mental health nurses and the nurses, ambulance staff to remove those psychiatrists if they ever enter the hospital. They are wanted in prison, they are waiting to be taken there. Articles about crime prevention and to protect the music world that's under attack, as you can see at the Southport murder. What about the Manchester bombings? Okay, at Ariana's gig. What about Ian Huntley gangs? They're also attacking the music world. So is the King's Cross bombing, and so is the 9/11. That had a music concert straight afterwards, because it's the music world also under attack. It's actually the modern world and universities, they're all under attack. The student world, for instance. So the student world is very much under attack by Axel is also attacking the music world. Well, you can see these attacks are coming from Psychiatry, a place that he's been on, these psychiatry wards that are promoting the death of music fans in vigilantism. Alright, so now the psychiatrist absolutely must pay for that, okay, and he will go to prison for all those psychos that he's letting out to then go and kill innocent women. And this is all an attack to Queen Pilgrim, who has been played by Taylor Swift. So all the murders of single women and isolated women out there are done by psychotics that have been let out by psychiatrists. Well, from now on, those psychiatrists will be found and the mental health nurses will not allow them into a hospital anymore until they've done at least 10 years in prison that they're condemned to, actually by the head of the Supreme Court, head judge. So the head of the Supreme Court is now condemning and sentencing all psychiatrists involved with their patients that are going out and killing anything to do with the music world. Now the psychiatrist will serve at least 10 years from now on. And those are the laws from the head of the Supreme Court. Axel Rubicani's psychiatrist is now going to serve 10 years in prison. He will be found. He will not be allowed to work anymore until he does his time.